Why
Betray what's
kind
really
people
important to
get
you.
destroyed.
What's
You were
still there.
told to be kind,
You're...
to be honest, to be good. But no one told you what happens when you bring that mindset into a world that isn't. Because the truth is, kind people don't always win. Sometimes they get used, manipulated, and slowly destroyed. Not because they're wrong, but because they don't understand the reality they're in. So today, we're looking at one of the most in-control characters in anime, Kiyotaka Ayanokoji. This is Blessed Visions, and today we're talking about reality, and why understanding it is the difference between control and being controlled. Ayanokoji feels different than any other MC. He doesn't react, he doesn't overextend, he doesn't try to prove he's good. And yet, he's always in control and always winning. Because he understands something most people avoid. There's a difference between how the world should be and how it actually is. Niccolo Machiavelli warned about this. If you live based on how the world should be, you'll be destroyed and consumed by how it actually is. Kind people assume people are honest, people are fair, and they have good intentions. But reality doesn't work like that. People lie, people manipulate, and they act out of self-interest. And if you refuse to see that, you become easy to control. And you see this clearly in Classroom of the Elite. Characters like Yosuke Hirata and Honami in Shinose are perfect examples. Both tried to protect everyone, keep the peace, hold everything together. They believed if they were kind enough and tried, things would work out. But instead, they broke. Because reality doesn't reward blind kindness. And without Ayanokoji, they would have never recovered. Then look at the opposite. Characters like Rurin Kakaru and Arisu Sakayanji. They didn't pretend the world is fair. They did what's necessary within their own limits. And that's why they have continued to survive. But the truth is, there is no light without darkness, no order without chaos. You don't win by choosing one side. You win by understanding both and knowing when to use each. And that's what Ayanokoji does expertly. Most people think the answer is to become colder. It's not. Ayanokoji isn't cruel. He's aware. He watches, calculates, and adapts. He doesn't assume people are good. He understands and recognizes what they are capable of and adjusts accordingly. Because the truth is, there's a side to people most don't want to admit. Carl Jung called it the shadow, the part of you that can lie, manipulate, do what's necessary to survive. Most people ignore it. Ayanokoji controls it. Machiavelli asked, is it better to be loved or feared? Most people choose love. Some choose fear. But Ayanokoji chooses neither. Because the moment people understand you, they control you. So instead, he becomes unreadable. But this is where people get it wrong. They think the answer is also to become ruthless. It's not. Because pure kindness makes you weak. Pure ruthlessness makes you alone. The real power is wisdom and knowing when to act in both ruthlessness and kindness. There's a time for everything, and having discernment to each situation is what will put you at the top in the end. This isn't just anime, it's you. How many times have you stayed quiet to keep the peace? How many times have you ignored red flags because you wanted to believe the best? How many times have you been kind at your own expense? And if you don't fix this, it won't just happen once. It becomes your pattern. You don't need to lose your kindness. You don't need to become cold. But you do need to understand the game you're playing. Because the world isn't built on intentions. It's built on awareness. So, don't stop being kind. Just stop being naive. Because in a world full of wolves, the most dangerous person isn't the cruelest. It's the one who understands both sides and chooses when to become each. If this resonated with you, leave a comment. Have you ever been too kind at your own expense? And what was the outcome? And thank you for watching. Drop a, drop a like if you like this kind of content, and I'll catch you in the next one. And until then, stay blessed.